Hello, I'm Alex Toll with AskARoofer.com, and I am here with Will Lorenz for our Ask a Roofer expert question. Will, how are you?
I am great. Thank you, Alex. Another beautiful day here in Florida.
Amazing. So for September, we're talking about roof warranties. So how can building owners navigate roof warranties, and what are some of the key differences between material warranties and workmanship warranties?
Sure. Well, I think the most important thing is everybody's looking for a well installed roof. And so, it's incumbent upon getting the spec right, the material selection right, and the contractor who's certified to be able to do the work properly so that when you get to the point of inspection, everything's a success. The punch list is short or non existent, and everybody's happy. They've got a watertight roof and you can go forward. So, the first thing I would say is, have that discussion with your sales rep or your distributor in advance about the project, what's required. Get people up on the roof, make sure they know what's going on the roof, whether some areas need to be torn off, whether some areas, need special attention because of, let's say, slope or fire classification. So it's all beginning on how do you do it right from the get go.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing there. The second thing is, when you get down to look at workmanship warranties, those involve the contractor and how well they installed the roof. And did they do it to code? Did they do it to spec? And did they do it so it's going to perform to the term of the warranty? And so, from that standpoint, you want to start off with a contractor who's got the credentials, who's got certified, who is familiar with the product, can install it properly. And then you start off with a good foot to having it be successful. Material warranties from the manufacturer are generally quite easy to qualify from if you're a certified contractor and the scope of the project makes sense. And in the case of spray foam, it's just typically it's an inch or 2 inches of foam and 3 gallons of acrylic for a 10-year, or a gallon and a half of silicone for 10 years on that side. So the big thing is, if you're going to qualify for a material only warranty, you got to get your manufacturer involved early in the project and get them to approve the project, the specification, and then it's just really like following the process straightforward. Workmanship warranties, are great because customers really like to have the manufacturer involved as well as the contractor and know that there's a skin in the game and that the roof's going to perform because it was installed properly and everybody is in there. Sometimes with roof warranties, depending on the state, there are obligations for the contractor for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It all depends on the requirements there, either in the warranty from the manufacturer or the state level obligations, and everybody should be aware of those.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Seems like it's just really important to, do your homework and talk to your contractor right off the get about the warranties and make sure that you're going to be set for the long run.
Agreed. And bring those documents in and present them to your customer so that they see what's going to be under warranty, and they know what the obligations are, what the approvals are going to be, what the exclusions, and go from there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Will, as always.
Thank you again, Alex.